Dwane, obviously a tough way for it to end. There had to be some. You got something you wanted out of your team tonight, I'm thinking.
I thought everybody that played tonight, I thought DeMar had a tough game, but everybody that went out on the floor gave it to us. I thought they laid their hearts out. Again, I got to go back and look at the films on some of the calls that were made and the surge block. I got to look at that. Thought he was straight up. That's a point. But again, our guys, they laid their hearts out, and that's all you can ask. In a hostile situation, another team playing really well, putting ourselves in a position to win.
When you see how physical they were and how hard they played, is it a little bit exasperating that it wasn't there the first two games? That level of physicality?
Well, I thought it was there the first game. The second game, it wasn't there. Again, we shot ourselves in the foot with our turnovers tonight. I thought that was we were playing with our pants on fire defensively, but then we got to turn it around on the other end and have our composure, take care of the ball, and get the shots we want to take. And but again, I thought our guys came out with the physicality and sense of urgency and just the whole mindset, good enough to win the game.
Thank you.
Dwane, what were you looking for with Fred in the starting lineup, and did you get what you wanted?
Well, we got what we wanted. We tried it. There was a matchup situation. We was trying to get him with J.R. Smith, and we did. And also, too, they went big with Thompson. They went a little bit later than we expected, but when they went big with Thompson, getting Serge in to go against him. So it did. I thought Serge came in and played his heart out. Also, gave us a big block there at the end. Made some big buckets, and it just did what we needed from do. But I thought we accomplished what we needed to accomplish.
And with DeMar, was it anything more than a bad shooting night and the defense they played on him? Like there's no sickness
a little bit. Just I don't know what it was. It was everybody was joining on the party, and he had a tough shooting night, 3 for 12. But again, even when you're not shooting the ball well, you still can defend and do some things that can help us win. But again, that this guy's going to have that. Like Serge had one the other night, he had one tonight. But collectively, I was proud of the way the guys competed, laid their hearts out, and put ourselves in a position to win.
Dwane, turning up the level of physical play, it seemed like you got a lot of what you wanted. Is that something you wish you'd done sooner in the series?
Well, again, I thought we did, Steve, in the first game. And we did not in the second half of the second game, or maybe starting the second quarter of the second game. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. We did tonight. Again, that's the way you have to play. We have to present ourselves to play, and then execute on the offensive end. But I thought we was playing so hard, so frenetic that it hurt us a little bit on the offensive end and helped us on the defensive end.
Neil Davidson, the Canadian Press. Dwane, you've been in this game a long time. What goes through your mind when you see the clock ticking down and the ball in LeBron's hands?
Well, again, our goal in the timeout was to trap him and make someone else beat us. He split the trap and went 100 miles an hour down the floor and lost our guys. So again, we just didn't execute, and it's probably my fault that I didn't make it clear that we wanted to trap him and get the ball out of his hands. But we had it started in the backcourt, and whatever reason, we let him out of the trap. So again, he's a great player. Great players make great plays, and that's why we wanted to try to get the ball out of his hands and make somebody else make a shot, and didn't get it done. Didn't get it done.
Hi, Coach. Ken Miller with the Call and Post. I just left the locker room, and DeMar DeRozan is devastated. And what do you say to him to get him ready for Monday night?
Again, he had a tough night. He wasn't the reason why we lost. He had a tough night. But again, we're professionals. He's a pro. He's had tough games before. He'll bounce back. I think DeMar DeRozan will bounce back. We have one more game. Again, our pride is on the line. Basically our season's on the line for the next game. So I think he'll bounce back. They're all devastated, I think. We all are hurt. I mean, just to lay your heart out like that, and like Steve said, you wanted that, a couple of, the last game. But And then to lose on a last-second shot like that, it hurts.
Dwane, Ray Jeske, ESPN 990. Could you comment a little bit about just Kyle's performance, especially in the second half? It was interesting. The halftime numbers, number 3 had 3 points, DeMar, and number 7 had 7, but Kyle finishes with 27, a big 20-point. Just the leadership, the heart there. And also OG. For a young guy, Kyle's supposed to do that. For OG to do what he did today,
I
speak
thought
to that too.
Both young men, I thought OG did a heck of a job, as well as you can do against a player like LeBron, who's playing at a very high level. You know, I've seen a lot, seen Jordan, seen Kobe, seen Bird, all those guys play, and he's playing at that level right now. And I thought OG laid it on the line, made him work for every 38 points or whatever he got tonight. The young man came down and made some big shots in some big situations. This season is going to be so productive for him to grow his growth, and then too for us to have a conference, win the conference, this regular season conference, and him be a big part of it is just going to pay huge dividends for him. And then Kyle's leadership. Kyle was not about to let us go out without a fight, and he led the charge. Every huddle, every timeout, he was leading the team. So. But he's been that way all year. He's our engine. He's the guy that, is one of the toughest guys on our team, one of the toughest guys in the league. And but he laid it on the line tonight.
Could you also give one final comment on Pascal's defensive effort on LeBron, the physicality?
Well, I thought both he and OG both, laid it on the line. They were both, tenacious. Pascal's energy. He's one of the high energy guys in the league, and again, he just did a heck of a job.
Dwane, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. There was a moment in the second quarter. I think they kind of reversed a call on Serge, and Masai was, kind of giving it to the refs. And then you referenced the block on Serge.
I'm sure the league's going to be upset that I said it, but there's, just because the other team gets upset. I mean, Mike Callahan, who's the lead official, was emphatic that it was and when I looked at it at halftime, Serge Ibaka was in his motion to go up and shoot. Now, unless there's something else there there's another angle that I don't see, I've got to see it again from another angle. So, you have to ask Masai about his, what he saw, what he did, or whatever. But, it is, and then again being a 2-point game. So. Those things happen. That didn't. I don't know if it decided the game or not, but it surely influenced it.